Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about some people. All right, so let's get into this mess. So, Jamie Foxx. I don't think I've really talked about Jamie Foxx. I don't think I have. If I have, it probably was like when we were live, and you know, like sometimes after I finish talking about stuff, we just start talking about random stuff. Sometimes in the middle of the live, I start talking about random stuff. So it could have been one of a lot, one of my lives, but I don't really remember. Anyways, so this is an update on Jamie Foxx. For those who don't know, no one really knows what's really going on with Jamie. Um, we do know that he has been in the hospital for a minute now. I don't know too many people that just like to go to hospitals, right? Um, but it's of my belief that if you're in the hospital more than a couple of days, honey, it's one thing for the people to tell you that you need to stay for a day or two while they run tests to make sure that everything is okay. But Jamie been in the hospital for a couple of weeks now, maybe a few weeks. Um, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Jamie Foxx remains hospitalized after suffering a medical emergency 3 weeks ago. Close sources urge fans to pray for him. Um, so it was April the 12th when Jamie Foxx's daughter, Corinne Foxx, announced on social media that her father suffered a medical complication. At the time, the family did not share exactly what happened to the actor, but said he had already been improving. While his fans try and search for more information about the star's health, his inner circle continues to keep his condition private. However, closest share with TMZ that the 55-year-old remains at a medical facility in Georgia as he is undergoing tests in Atlanta, where he's supposed to be filming his upcoming Netflix movie, Back in Action. Did I tell y'all one time when me and my sister, not my biological sister, girl, my best friend, when me and my sister, we were in Atlanta, it was after, I think we were leaving Bulldogs like one night. And I think we were walking, y'all know over there in the y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like a Waffle House, like kind of walking distance. And we were walking, and they were shooting Spider-Man. It was so crazy. I was like, oh my god. Anyways, so I think it was Spider-Man. Yeah. Sources close to Jamie also told the outlet that he needs all the prayers. Was it Spider-Man? I think it was. It was a movie. Sources close to Jamie also told the outlet that he needs all the prayers and well wishes his fans can muster. His supporters and close celebrity friends have been doing that in just recent days and weeks. Um, I also want to let you guys know I'm done with the article. He came out and someone came out and posted on his Instagram. And I just took a screenshot of this. This was 13 hours ago. And it says from his Instagram, I am Jamie Foxx. Appreciate all the love. Feeling blessed. He has a prayer hands, a heart, and also he has a fox. So I don't know. We really don't know what's going on with Jamie. Hopefully he's doing fine. Again, it's just of my belief that when people are in the hospital for 3 weeks is long, nobody likes to be in the hospital. Girl, people would rather go home and transition. I'm not saying that's what Jamie Foxx is. I'm not trying to say Jamie Foxx is transitioning. But I'm just saying there are people out there who would rather transition at home before they even transition in a hospital. And let me tell you something. If I ever end up in a hospital for 3 weeks, honey, you know something is going on. Because girl, I'm ready to go. I can't go home yet. Girl, I've been here for 37 minutes. Baby, y'all ain't figured out nothing. What you mean I gotta spend the night? I gotta go. I gotta make a video. I gotta go. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me. Girl, girl, then you go home and then girl, you don't make it home. Okay. Anyways, child. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Josh, shout out to Jamie Foxx. Hopefully he is doing better and headed home soon. All right, so Ed Sheeran says he'll quit music if he's found guilty in Marvin Gaye $100 million copyright trial. So Ed Sheeran, is that his name Sheeran or Sharon? Sharon? Ed promised to quit music in a New York federal jury if a New York federal jury found him liable for copying Marvin Gaye's iconic song "Let's Get It On." Let's get it on. Okay. All night. Let's get it on. Yes. All right. Sheeran is accused of plagiarizing the track during his Grammy Award-winning song "Thinking Out Loud." On Monday, the 32-year-old singer-songwriter testified and fiercely denied infringing on the 1973 hit co-written by Marvin Gaye and Ed Townsend. When his attorney asked Sheeran to explain the toll the $100 million lawsuit has taken on him, he said, "If found guilty, I'm done. I'm stopping. I find it really insulting to devote my whole life to being a performer and a songwriter and have someone diminish it." In 2017, the heirs of Ed Townsend's estate filed a lawsuit against Sheeran. According to the complaint, his 2014 song has striking similarities to "Let's Get It On," overt common elements that breach their copyright. According to Ed's attorneys, the songs only speaks to the fundamentals of popular music, similarities of popular music, girl. This is what I got to say about Mr. Ed. Now, Ed, I don't know. Ed, I don't know. I don't know, Ed. Because wasn't something going on with you and Candy? Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta? Didn't you have to give Candy and Tiny a writing credit for one of your songs because either it was a line in the song that was taken directly from No Scrubs. It was something that had to do with No Scrubs. All I'm saying is, Ed, you don't sound like. All I'm saying is this, honey. Based off of you and your ancestors, y'all like to steal. Y'all like to take stuff and then y'all like to swarp it down. Y'all discovered it. So I don't know. Based off your great grandfather. Based off your great grandfather Christopher, honey, I don't know. I don't know. And then based off your track record, girl, it don't sound too good to me. Ed sings down. Ed has some cute songs, but Ed, you got some questionable ways. You know? So I don't know, Ed. I don't know. Also, it says that Ed misses. This is not fun. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm going to hell. Ed misses his grandma's funeral for Marvin Gaye copyright trial. Honey. Ed did not attend his 98-year-old grandmother's funeral due to his $100 million copyright trial. According to the Daily Mail, the service occurred in Ireland on Wednesday. During Anne Nancy Sheeran memorial service, the singer's father, John, discussed his son's absence. "I'm very sad that our son is unable to be here today. He's so upset that he cannot be present. He has to be thousands of miles away in a court in America defending his integrity. I know he is comforted by the fact that he is able to spend some precious time alone with his grandma just a month ago." Girl. I don't know. Y'all let me know because I don't know. Did he have to be in, like, I don't know. I'm asking y'all. The people that know. Okay? With his grandmother passing, do you think the judge would have allowed him to miss that day or a couple of days? I'm sure, girl, it ain't gonna be no turnaround trip. I'm acting like he in New York and was going, girl, and was going to DC, girl. But if he had to go to Ireland, God did make it seem like a turnaround trip. But if he was traveling from New York to Ireland, do you think the judge would have said, "Okay, girl, let's, hold off for a few days"? I don't know. I don't be trusting white people. I don't be trusting them. Girl, I don't be trusting them. Girl, I don't know, girl. Do y'all think, this is what's popping in my head. I need to stop being so messy and think that every time, girl, some of these people be up to no good. Because I be thinking some people, not everybody. I be thinking some people be up to no good. Like, do you think that, girl? Do you think that they said, girl, we're going, even though your grandmother just died, it will be best to show up in court and not ask to, hold off for a couple of days so you can get some sympathy, so you can get some sympathy votes. Yeah, that's what I be thinking. The girls be thinking, girl. And he probably said, "Girl, let me go, girl." You know what I'm saying? I saw her a month ago. Yeah. Let me shut up. Y'all let us know. The people who know, let us know. Was it no way around it? He had to show up. They were not going to, further the trial, or, prolong the trial, or, they could have asked and saw what the judge said. I don't know. Ooh, wait. Girl, that's so messy, girl. That is so messy. Cam Newton believes his hairstyle has hindered his chances at landing NFL job. So this is what he had to say according to Hollywood Unlocked. Cam Newton was recently featured on Tuesday's episode of Undefined with Josina Anderson, and he was asked if he feels his hairstylist was keeping him out of an NFL job. It's been it's been hindered, and I'm not changing. This is one thing I do understand about my stance, especially with the NFL. It's such a prestigious brotherhood, fraternity, and whether I go back or not, I can always say I did it at a high level. Where I am right now in my life, do I need the NFL? No. Does the NFL need me? I have to make sure, girl. Hell no. And I think that understanding is the reason why I'm able to kind of be fine. But yeah, people have hinted towards to say, Cam, we want you back in the 2015 clean cut Cam. But that was a different me. Right now, where I'm at is just embracing who I am. Anderson then asked Newton if he had specifically been told about that his dreads have caused him to be blackballed. There was hints towards it, he replied. And the thing that is always mentioned is, Cam, you scaring people the way you look. And I say, yo, like, I'm not going to name names, but there's other quarterbacks in the league that don't look like me, but they got long hair. They don't scare them, do they? So I was like, I don't keep up with football. So I had to go to the comment section to see what the people were saying. And I don't know, some of the people, y'all let me know. Some of the people saying Cam ain't got nothing to do with that head. They say you just don't play the same. So I don't know. Do y'all think it has anything to do with his hair? We do know that when black people rock, okay, anything outside of what, a fade, girl, the people start to get a little jittery. When the girls and boys start to wear their natural hair and, their froze and wear their locks, the people don't like it, right? So we have to acknowledge that. Do y'all think that's the case in this situation? Because there were some people in the comment section saying that, girl, your hair ain't got nothing to do with it, girl. You just don't throw that football the way you used to. Hold up. I'm going to read some of the comments. Personally, I think he's putting way more energy into being a runway model instead of being a top-tier quarterback in his prime. Someone else wrote, Cam will blame everything except the fact he isn't what he used to be. If he stopped talking and just took a backup job, he could have been fine, but he just can't stop talking. Someone else put, nah, I don't think it's the hair. Probably the way you acting off the field, though. Someone else put, nah, it's your performance. So many other guys in the league have more dramatic hair than you, Bookie. Someone else put, he didn't die for the fumble in the Super Bowl against the Broncos. Walked out the post-game interview afterwards. Let's not forget that. Patriots gave him a chance and he didn't perform well enough. It's all good. He's an MVP and great with the kids. Someone else put anything but acknowledge he's washed. Someone else put, nah, it's your ego. Someone else put, I promise it's not your hair, Cam. Someone else put, not while Jay-Z be sitting in the crowd with the same hairstyle and has great business with the NFL. Bye, Cam. Someone else put, LMAO, trust me, it's not the hair. So I'm just reading the comments. I went straight down. So Cam, the people saying that's not your hair. Again, I can't really say it because I don't watch football, so I don't know how you play. But the people say ain't got nothing to do with your hair. I am not my hair. I am not the skin. That's what Kim said. That's what Kim said. I am the soul that lives within. Kim's out, not my hair. I'm not my hair. I just want to throw the ball. I just want to just get on the field and throw the ball around. Oh, and speaking of throwing things and acting the fool, Antonio Brown allegedly threatened his indoor football team's former head coach. Players leave due to missed payments. Looks like Antonio Brown is stirring up trouble as a football team owner. According to reports, Antonio Brown is being accused of causing chaos in his indoor football with his indoor football team, the Albany Empire, an organization in the National Arena League that is owned by the controversial former NFL star. Reportedly, the 34-year-old male made violent threats toward the team's former head coach. Players have also allegedly not been paid. In fact, ex-head coach Damon Ware and quarterback Sam Castronova both left the team to Brown's crazy antics. According to Damon Ware, Antonio Brown's ownership was a catastrophe from the start. He elaborated that it was a hostile takeover when the former wide receiver came on board in March, forcing other owners out by throwing money their way. He also said the main issue since Brown's takeover has been getting staff and players paid. His conversations with Brown about people not receiving direct deposits, often resulting in him receiving violent, threatening text messages from the ex-NFL player, according to reports. Y'all heard what I just said? So when he was telling his conversations with Brown about people not receiving direct deposits often resulted in him receiving threatening violence. So he telling you allegedly the people not getting paid and you getting mad. And we know you don't like to pay people because you wasn't paying your baby mama her child support. So we know for a fact that you don't pay your bills. Okay? It became all about him, not the football team. We built a wonderful organization over 3 years. He came in and killed it. Team members typically expect their checks the week after each game. However, players reportedly were not paid for their first 2 games in April. Girl, this is a mess. I don't know if it's true. This is all alleged. But, I mean, girl, all I'm saying is this, y'all. When people have a track record of being a certain person, we cannot continue to dismiss future claims. You know what I'm saying? And I get that sometimes, people want to use the excuse, oh, they just picking on Antonio. Oh, they just picking on Chris Brown. Oh, they just saying this about so-and-so. Oh, they just picking on the baby. No. These are menaces to society. It is what it is. Y'all gonna have to call the thing a thing and girl, go on about your day. Everybody ain't lying on Antonio Brown. Everybody ain't just meeting up and girl, a bat signal is appearing in the sky. Girl, a niggle signal is popping up in the sky and girl, everybody's phones turn red and start jingling and shaking. And girl, we all on the line talking about how we gonna take down Antonio Brown. That is not what is happening, y'all. At least I don't think so. Is it? I don't think so. That's a mess. That's a mess. I'll stick about something in my head. All right, y'all. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow. And, get some other videos out. I am going to go ahead and review. Girl, I'm just not in a rush. I don't know. Like, it's not even I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. I don't feel moved to review Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, I get it. Like, in a way, it's my job to review these shows. That's what I signed up to do. But I also have to, girl, my spirit gotta be moved, girl. Cause I be want to come down here and give y'all a little one too, and do a little extra. And I got want to make it entertaining. And girl, it's like, girl, if I don't feel like, girl, if the messy spirit ain't moving me, then girl, I'ma sit it out. Cause I be wanting to be messy sometimes. And if the spirit is not taking over my body, then I ain't got nothing for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna review it tomorrow though. Girl, I'm like a week, but it's like, I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna review it. Girl. I'm gonna review it. Did I say Love and Marriage DC? I mean, did I say Love and Marriage Huntsville? Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what I meant if I said another show. Love and Marriage Huntsville just not moving me. I don't be in a rush to watch it. I don't care if I see it. It's kind of like I'm doing it just because. I mean, I guess, girl. And I almost feel like the full show doesn't need to be reviewed. I just feel like it's certain parts in the show that could probably be discussed. Like I did see a part. I'm not gonna lie. I did see a part in this upcoming episode when Martell popped up at Melody's party that she was throwing for her daughter. But I'm gonna have to watch the full episode to see. Now I thought that was a little interesting conversation that we could have. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all. Girl, really and truly, girl. Girl, it's 5 o'clock. I'll talk to y'all in a few hours. Girl, let me go get some sleep. Girl, bye, y'all.